Prince William finally accept the happiness of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, after the Duke of Sussex is ready to admit mistakes of sheer temper. The Duke of Cambridge and the Duke of Sussex will stand shoulder to shoulder on Thursday for the unveiling of Princess Diana's statue to mark what would have been their late mother's 60th birthday. While Meghan Markle is currently in California, where the couple resides, with their 2 children, Archie Harrison, 2, and Lilibet Diana, who was born on the 4th of June. Robert Lacey charted the royal rift in his bombshell biography Battle of Brothers, which detailed how William threw Harry out of Kensington Palace over bullying allegations against Meghan. However, out of the 3 royals it is Prince Harry who is most ready to admit fault, the historian said. Prince Harry and Prince William's relationship has reportedly been strained over recent months, with the former describing their relationship as one of space in a tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey earlier this year. According to sources, the brothers had a falling out around Christmas 2018, when Harry told Wills he wasn't doing enough to include Meghan in the royal family. Harry felt William wasn't rolling out the red carpet for Meghan and told him so. They had a bit of a fallout, which was only resolved when Charles stepped in and asked William to make an effort. The Duke of Cambridge is bitterly upset with his sister-in-law over how she publicly attacked Kate during the tell-all Oprah Winfrey interview, a senior royal insider has claimed. In the CBS interview, which has been watched by over 17 million people since its first broadcast in March, Meghan accused the Duchess of Cambridge of making her cry in a row over floral girls' dresses. It was initially suggested that Kate was left sobbing amid a tense argument over flower girl dresses ahead of Meghan's nuptials to Harry. However, during her interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan has said the reverse happened and she was left crying a few days before her nuptials to Prince Harry. But Kate Middleton seems to have forgiven Prince Harry for the explosive tell-all Oprah interview, but Prince William may struggle to forgive Meghan Markle over how she treated his wife Kate Middleton, according to reports. I believe it is the Duke of Cambridge who should step up and make amends. I wish that William could finally accept the happiness of the Sussexes, author said. Before Prince William is objected to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's relationship, he advised his brother not to make hasty decisions when he married Meghan. Prince William had the sensitivity to recognize how important this issue is for his future subjects who may be suffering. It took William a decade to realize that Catherine was the one, while Prince Harry realized it for himself almost immediately on meeting Meghan. There's no right or wrong way to find your person. But why does he not seem to extend that same concern for his own kid brother? Royal author Leslie Carroll shared. And accept the fact that Harry has a happy marriage to a woman who, so much like their own mother, is his biggest fan? Despite the explosive allegations on both sides, Lacey says Harry is prepared to concede mistakes privately to friends. He said, Harry is prepared to acknowledge the role that just sheer temper played at unfortunate moments, notably in the so-called blindsiding early in 2020. He actually is prepared to admit, in a way that William doesn't seem to be, the fact that both of them are irascible, both of them are short-tempered, both of them are Spencers, Princess Diana's family. The Duke of Sussex candidly spoke about his mental health to Oprah Winfrey, in the Apple TV Plus docuseries Is the Me You Can See, where he serves as co-creator and co-executive producer. Harry revealed that, how Meghan has been a supportive force in his life. The Duke tells Oprah that every time he'd be on a flight returning to London, he was triggered because of what had happened to him growing up there. I found Harry's revelation about being triggered every time he was about to touch down in London again so striking. While the British press is figuring out how many ways they can skewer Harry, who appears to have found his happiness and broken a toxic cycle, it's the grasping hands and the flashbulbs and the viciousness of the media that trigger Harry's anxiety and the very real fears that he could lose another woman dear to him, Meghan. So I believe that as Harry heads back home alone, which will clearly trigger countless painful emotions for him, Meghan will figuratively be holding his hands in that reassuring way of hers, clasping one of his hands and both of hers. They will also be in constant communication by phone and video chat. While Lacey's book details how internally the bullying allegations caused a fierce argument between William, who backed his staff, and Harry, who backed his wife. Meghan was accused of bullying two PAs out of the royal household and targeting a third member of staff in an email sent by Communications Secretary Jason North in October 2018. A story leaked to the Sunday Times that December suggested Meghan's staff found her difficult to work for and stated she would fire off email demands as early as 5 a.m. More recently, there have been reports in UK newspapers of staff left shaking or in tears after a dressing down from Meghan. Harry was accused of blindsiding Queen Elizabeth II by sources quoted in the British media when he published his plans to quit the royal family at short notice in January 2020. However, Lacey said that time had come for the two brothers and Meghan to put the past, including the bullying allegations, behind them. There must be a way of playing it down surely and just moving forward, Lacey continued. It's not as if Meghan's employing any royal staff anymore, she's living in a different country. It's not a live issue, so it would be good, it seems to me, if she could find a way of putting it to bed. Despite their difficult relationship, it was lovely to see the brothers come together to celebrate their mother's life and legacy, unveiling a statue in her honor by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley, which has been in the works since 2017. Harry and William were briefly reunited for the unveiling of the statue of their mother Diana, Princess of Wales. Despite speculation that William and Harry might each deliver a speech for the occasion, they ultimately issued a joint statement. On what would have been our mother's 60th birthday, we remember her love, strength and character, qualities that made her a force for good around the world, changing countless lives for the better, William and Harry said. Every day, we wish she was still with us, and our hope is that this statue will be seen forever as a symbol of her life and her legacy. Just seeing Princes William and Harry in the same space is rare enough these days, let alone at an event they organized together. The two were intimately involved in the design of the long-awaited artwork and the redesign of the sunken garden around it. Memorializing and commemorating their mother and her impact on society is an incredibly important mission for the brothers. They knew everyone would be watching how they interacted and set the tone of the event by entering in conversation and with broad smiles on their faces. They appeared at ease, warmly greeting their aunts, Lady Sarah McCorquodale and Lady Jane Fellows, with kisses before laughing and joking with family and guests at the small ceremony. At times it almost felt like it once was, brothers standing shoulder to shoulder, firmly focused on a single goal. Harry seemed a little more relaxed than his brother, making a few quips and gestures to invitees and engaging in some light banter. But that was like old times, too. Harry the Joker, against William's more reserved positioning as king in waiting. Make no mistake, the issues that have pulled the brothers apart remain. Thursday's event will not have magically resolved the challenges they share or the fact that they are on different paths at the moment. They have grown apart personally but are still able to work together professionally for common causes, and the one thing that will always unite the estranged siblings is keeping their mother's exceptional legacy alive. Please support growing channel by subscribe channel and like video hour. And don't forget activate notifications to channel to always get the latest news. If you have any problems with the information in the video, please write a comment below to let us know and answer.